Okay, hello guys, this is me Ivan and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make aloe vera gel, homemade aloe vera gel. So the things you need for this is obviously an aloe vera leaf. This is a bit brown but it's fine as long as it's really fleshy and jelly kind of stuff inside. And the next thing you're going to be needing is a spatula like this. A knife would also work good, but this is the safest option. And the best part is you don't even need a blender for this. So we need to see how it works. So first step, let me put a plate so that the slimy stuff doesn't fall on the table and make things messy. So, first step is you can see these spikes. These spikes. You have to cut that off. The best way possible is using a scissor. So now you cut it out like that. Forgot to mention, you are also going to be needing a bowl, which might seem obvious by the way, and you have to cut, see, like this. Now this part is gone. Now you have to do the same on the other side too. It's so slimy. Can't believe this is real. It's like kind of like real slime. You shouldn't cut off too much of the flesh or else there will be nothing to make from. Okay, so step 1 is over. So step 2 is not all that hard, I guess. So you take this spatula and put it right in like this. Take it and put it like this. So now make it go inside and you slice it in half. So you got to be a bit careful with this part. Okay, so now this is so slimy, guys. Well, so now you can see it's so slimy. So now this upper half we keep it aside. We won't be needing it, but just keeping it aside. Why throw it? So now the third part is pretty easy. For this one I'm going to be needing a bowl, so I'll just come back in a second and get that. So the bowl is right here. So now you can see the fleshy jelly part. Here you put the spatula like this and scoop out the jelly. You might think why use a spoon, but it's a bit harder to do with a spoon, which is why I am using this spatula, knife, whatever you call it. Okay, so now I got the first slice out of it. Oh, this is so slimy, guys. Like slimier than slime, actually. Oh my goodness. Do I really have to pick it up with my hand? Okay. So it's like the jelly part, like inside of the leaf. It's kind of cool. Like I'm gonna plop it into this. I'm going to scoop out more jelly. You have to make sure you got all the jelly possible. Since it's so slimy, it's so hard to grab. Oops, the slice isn't fully sliced. Yep, that's that. And you pick it up. See how slimy it is? It's like kind of yucky. But don't worry, you don't have to eat it whatsoever. I mean, who wants to eat? It's like unbelievably slimy. See that slime? That's what I'm talking about. But you got to make sure you got all of that slimy stuff so that, like, you get the most out of this aloe vera plant. Sorry, leaf. Some parts are so tiny that I can't pick it up, with the tweezers. So actually, there are like aloe vera gel is aloe vera, right? So why do you need to make it like just putting aloe vera is like just a loss because it's not like a cream sort of substance. So how to make that is what I'm showing you right now. Put all this. Whoops, sorry. There's some gel left over here. Let me scoop that out.
What is the SOP? That might be because of this corrosion issue. One reason why it is used from an uncontrolled way and quantity exceeds that there is a chance of promoting a corrosion. And I think Aloe or somebody has some issues of huge composition for that.
This might take a while, so sorry for the waiting. The only downside of this making aloe vera gel is that you get it takes a lot of time, and sorry if there's a lot of background noise, and I hope it's not a lot. Yes, my parents talking. Well, I hope you can hear me. I didn't have an option to cut out the noise, so I am really sorry if the disturbance is too much for you, and I hope you try this out, because what could go wrong? It's really simple actually. Okay, so that's that. Oh man, this is so slimy, it's sticking onto my hands and stuff. Well, so now the next step is to pour cold water into this, like really cold water. I'll just fill this bowl of jelly stuff with cold water, and after that, or you can do, but before that you need to cut it into smaller pieces, which is a bit hard with a knife, so I'm doing it with a scissor. So let me take This is so slimy. I think it's easier to cut it after you pour the water in it because it's like so slimy I can't even grab it. The water is going to reduce the slime a bit, I guess. So now, yeah, I'll fill this water up and we'll be back in a second. Whew. Here I am. I guess I poured a little too much water. So let me reduce the water and I'll be back. The sink's over here. That's probably good enough. Like I took a thin plant which was a mistake. So now, like now I poured it in water. How am I gonna cut it? So like I can't tilt it over more to show you how it's like now. And I can't move the camera, so sorry. That okay, so now how to stick this, the jelly stuff, the water, everything's in your bowl. So first, so how to cut it? So take a scissor, hold it like this and dip it into a bowl and start doing like this. It will start automatically cutting the aloe vera into smaller pieces. And once it's small like this much, as you can see, you can stop doing that. So you might think it's easier to do it with a blender, but the title says no blender, so that's how it's supposed to be. That's the whole point of this video. Okay, little bit more. You can do it for as long as you want it, as long as it's in fine pieces, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it really fast, guys. Okay, I guess that's enough for now. I need to make it in smaller pieces, but I'll do it later. So now step 3 is a bit hard, but actually kind of easy. So for this one, you're going to be need to whisk it all together. The water, the jelly, everything. Need to whisk it together using this. Now let me move it to the place where I'm whisking it real hard. You have to whisk it really good so that the more you mix, the better the result will be. Let me make some space for my camera. Sorry for the inconvenience that this is taking so long. Uh, yeah. The, yeah. I'm going to mix it over there. The water's a bit too much. Let me take my whisker and I'll be back in a second. Whoosh. Now I'm here. Now let's beat it. No, it's spilled, but that's fine, I guess. See? I can't show you how it mixes because one, I can't hold the camera from above. Two, there's nothing much to see. So, just do that. Just follow these steps, and you ought to get a pretty good result. I'll tell you when to stop. Like when the water gets into a syrupy consistency, when you touch it, you may not feel it, but like you take some water from this as a spoon and you pour it, it will be like a syrup, like slowly like that. That's how it's supposed to come. So whisk hard. Let me see how the water I added into this is. If the water is still not syrupy, that means, see, the water I added
You have more
is syrupy.
send to
Like, see how it's falling?
you, it seems, yeah? For the cutting, I've sent you more images. Right.
Yeah, that's like slime. So now, even though it feels like, yeah, it's slimy, so we need to stop, right? But there's no bad in doing more. The more you mix it, like, the better it gets. So, let me show you. See, it should be like a syrup. You get what I'm talking about? Now let me touch it. Oh, see, the water's all slimy. The next step is to, cover this syrupy substance with some cling film or foil, doesn't matter. I prefer cling film. No, better do cling film. That's the best way. So let me take some cling film from here. Yeah, got it. And let me wrap it. Oops, I spilled a bit. Okay. Should be really careful not to spill, because once it's spilled, one aloe vera leaf wasted. Alright. You need to be sure you got the perfect size, perfect, like, the bowl should be really well wrapped in cling film. You get me? And if there's a lot of background noise, I am so sorry. Like, I've been oh no, a little accident. I didn't spill anything, luckily. Yep. See? The syrupy stuff? Oh no, it's not well coated. It's like... Okay, the next step is to put it in the refrigerator. More precisely, the fridge. Like, not the freezer, guys. Not the freezer. Don't ever put it in the freezer. You don't want that to happen. Then what will happen is just freeze, and what fun is there in that? So now, what you need to do is put that in the in the fridge, and like not the freezer, okay? And I will put it overnight, like 18 hours. Yeah, that's probably enough. Let me grab the bowl. Put it in the fresh room. If your freezer has something called fresh room, please put it over there, and I'm going to magically make it 18 hours later. Whoosh, whoosh. It's 18 hours later. Let's check it out. I changed the bowl in the middle of the process. So, okay. I changed the bowl. I hope that's fine by you. I changed the bowl so that you guys can see the substance more clearly. right angle. Voila. See? Okay, so now I'm going to remove the cling film, and you can see some condensation on the walls of the, see, you can see the condensation. Well, that's exactly how it's supposed to go, and I have cut it like, to small pieces. The middle, sorry, I didn't show you me cutting it into really small fine pieces, but I hope that's fine by you. And if you, and when you try this, please try this out. Tell me in the comments how the whole procedure went. So now the fourth step, the fourth and final step, I got to say, is whisking it again really well, and after that, voila, you're ready to go. Watch this, and can see bubbles. See, that's how it's supposed to go. The more the bubbles, the better it is. And you're ready to go. How to use this? Just use it like normal cream. Well, now back to my workshop table. Yeah. So now you can spread it like this, or you can put it in a container or anything, anywhere. I don't. It doesn't really matter. But you should preserve it in the refrigerator, as I told, but not in the freezer, guys. So I hope you try this out, and best of luck when you try this out. And if you like this video, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. If you don't like this video, click on the dislike button and tell me what you didn't like about this video. And if you did like this video, tell me what you liked about this video. So bye bye guys, and it's me, Ivan, signing out.